This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
People manifest their attitudes through their behavior when going through different experiences. When a person feels weak or confused, the people observing him or her know there is a problem. The feelings of people change when they are not comfortable with what they are doing, which manifests in their behavior. Individuals tend to believe what they are told is possible if their attitude is positive. When people are asked by others to do something that is difficult, they first consider how others could benefit from the same. Self-perception is a trait that develops in a person towards something through daily observation and interaction with others. People develop attitudes but do not relate them to their different moods when going through specific experiences. When one is able to interpret his or her behavior rationally, it becomes possible to understand other people. Perception of self is a common trait for all people where one can think that he or she is handsome, bright, or complicated. There are situations where perceptions of self in a person have developed in a manner that does not match how other people perceive the individual. For example, you might see yourself as being very organized while others take you to be bossy. Therefore, it is paramount for us to be informed about the way other people perceive us if their perceptions about us are hostile. This helps improve and ensure that our behavior is acceptable and others can benefit from our actions. There are situations where our perception of other people changes when we know more about them. The information on how other people perceive us is vital so that we can compare it with self-perception. For example, when other people believe that we can be leaders and tell us, we tend to understand why they always consult us in case of any question. Perceptions of self refer to personality in human beings about their physical size and intelligence. For example, people may be perceived as bragging if they talk too much about their children. The significant thing is knowing how other people perceive us to relate it with self-perception. However, the perception of people on others does not always reflect the character's reality. For example, some people are less self-defensive, but others may accuse them of being too defensive. The problem is that an individual may clarify a specific issue, but other people perceive him or her as defensive. Conflicts arise because we think we have done what others wanted but later realize that we are annoying them. This does not require us to change, but we should know about the problem in order to solve it if it recurs. The hidden feelings of people are different, and we are not able to know about them. When a person does something that annoys others, he or she may not know how they feel about it. This requires everyone to be conscious when relating with other people. Many people use nonverbal cues when they do not like others, such as walking out at a gathering. A businessperson may also conceal his or her negative feelings towards certain customers because he or she is aware that doing that would put off the customers. Perceptions of self are validated by asking the people we trust about their perceptions of us so that we obtain reliable information, which helps us to know why people behave in certain ways. Did you like this How We See Ourselves versus How Others See Us sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs, without even having to register.